Jill lived her life with strength, kindness, and love for others that made everyone around her better. She never asked for recognition, she just showed up. We created the Love Jill Memorial Scholarship to make sure that that kind of life continues. And now we're bringing people together to carry that forward. Join us for the Love Jill 5K and 1 mile run or walk. It's on Saturday, August 15th, and is located downtown Beaver. This isn't just a race, it's a way to honor Jill, support future scholarships, and be part of something bigger. Help us keep her love alive. Register today. You can access this at 5k.bcsoftballnetwork.com. You can register for the race, or you can simply donate. You can be a sponsor, or you can give us some donations for Chinese auctions. All right, welcome to the Beaver County Softball Network. My name is Bill Littler, and we are here at Beaver, Pennsylvania, and we are streaming the 8U Future Stars game. This is the end of the year game, and what they do is they have they pick players who are part of this all-star game, but they call it Future Stars, and they're doing a coin flip, and the umpires are wearing, one has a blue shirt, the other has a red shirt, and that's who the teams are. So we have one blue team and one red team. This is the 8U. They also have 10 and 12, but I'm streaming the 8U since I did the championships for 10 and 12. So you can see the 8U players are taking the field here. Oh, it looks like they have their names on the back of their shirts too. Cool. Surprisingly, all my cameras are working today, which is nice. The only thing I'm missing now is my shotgun mic behind home plate. But that's for another day. This is Coach. And it looks like we're waiting for a catcher. And I don't have a roster or anything, so we're just gonna wing it here. This is a lot of fun for the girls, and it looks like they got young coaches too, which is pretty cool. I bet you these young girls for this. All right, here we go. First pitch. Is the umpire ready? I don't see the umpire. Oh, she's helping her. The equipment on the catcher. You can see her at the bottom left. It's a group effort to get the equipment on the catchers. Okay, yeah, this is going to be interesting. So I think they get, I don't know if it's like 6 pitches maybe. before the girls hit. Now these games, these 8U games are really fast, so replays in, but I'm not going to promise anything. Looks like we're about ready. The umpire's back air, catcher's back air. Batter is in the box. All right, so 1 pitch. There are no walks. If they don't hit the ball, put it in play within the amount of pitches they have, then they're out. I think it's 6, but I'm not sure. It's a foul ball. There are 3 strikes too, so, and you can't end on a foul. All right, it's going to be an out. Let's see if I can get a replay in. I shortened it. I have so many seconds to do it. And of course, I switched to the wrong camera. I always do that. So there's a routine play at first. So that is the first out. There's a foul ball.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
And that's going to get through. And she'll get a hit. Right over the pitcher's glove. All right, so you have a runner on first base with 1 out. Foul ball. Nice play. So that'll be 2 outs. It's going to get through to the outfield. She's going back. I think I missed that one because I waited too long. Yeah, that's all right. But, yeah, so one of the rules here is you'll see on these fields, you'll see hash marks. There's one that's short. They have them all over the infield. Well, not all over, but on the baseline. And for a player to move to the next base, they have to reach that line before the ball is in the circle. Now, I don't know if the pitcher needs control of it or what their role is for that, but that's how girls can get their extra bases here. That's foul. Yeah, she's gonna get the force at third. Nice play. That'll in that inning. I was slow on the movement. Oh well. All right, we'll get better as the game goes on. So thanks for watching. This is the Beaver County Softball Network. My name is Bill, and we'll be right back.
Let me know if I don't say your name. We have Beta, Zoe S, Quinn, Kaylee, Elise, Nyla, Zoe B, Amelia, Avery. If I did not say your name, come over here, please. Amelia? Can you turn around so I can see how you're spelling it?
All right, so this will be the bottom half of the first inning if you're joining us late. This is the 8U Future Stars game. I think this is the third year they're doing this. For a long time, there was an all-star game in this league, but it lost interest for some reason, and it was really hard to find enough girls to play, so they stopped doing it for a few years, and then you got a new group, new president coming in. They ended up implementing it again. So that's going to... Let's just do the instant replays and just stop them before they get in the way. So there's a runner on first base. No outs. Foul ball. So yeah, they have new president, new group come in to run the league, and they pushed this, and it picked up some steam. They seem to be cool. Swing and a miss. Hey. Is that? Oh, that's going to be strike three. That catcher got a nice arm back there. All right, so you got one out. Runner on first base. Swing and a miss. And that's going to get through. Oh, she's going to try for three. And they're going to send her back. Yeah, they're going to send her back. Yeah, so they gotta have those hash marks before they get the ball back in, or they have to send them back. Foul ball. So we have runners on first and second. One out. Team red batting, obviously. I do not know how they separated these teams or made them. So I don't know if they broke them up by school district or they just had a random draw. I don't know. I'm just impressed with this catcher's arm back here. That's going to score a run. And we have our first run. So we have runners on second and... Did they score two? Let me get my glasses on. They have first and second. But that was an RBI single.
Do you want me to
Wow, that's a shot. That gets over their head. And they're going to have to hold them up at the bag there. That's a double. Nice hit. And that'll be their second run. This is Team Red. Oops. Yeah, we're not going to be able to play that instant replay. That's going to get through and past. And score another run. Or did that score 2 runs? It's the thing, these 8U games could get out of hand for this streaming stuff. That was foul, I thought. Yeah, it is. She's going back. I wonder what was going on. I have to fix the bases here. He made that play. I think it was the shortstop. It's a nice play. Do I even have the short? I can get it over here. And then we just have another one first. There are 2 outs now. Bubba. Team Red. Team Red scores 4. So after 1, Team Red is up 4.
You'll be back in, all right?
You'll be the first one off the bat, though. You'll come back in.
Waiting for the catcher. It's the one thing that slows this game down is getting that equipment on those girls.
Joey, go catch.
This is Avery. Amelia.
All right, so this is the top of the second if you're just joining us. You can see in a far left part of my screen here, you can see the catcher getting her stuff on. And that's what we're waiting for. thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the network, please do. I'll show you a graphic here. It's only 20% of you are actually subscribed. So if you're watching, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. There's no emails or anything like that. You just get notified every time I go live. So it looks like we're going to get started. Here we go. It's going to be a foul. I think this is, they call this Cutler Park, maybe? Yeah, but we're in Beaver. They have a nice complex here. They got, what, 3, 4, 5 fields here. One's not really a field, though. It's kind of a small thing. Perfect for 8U. They can hit home runs there, too. That is going to be out of play. It's going to be foul. Hit the second. She's going to toss it to first. Nice play. Get the out. See if I can get this. It's nice. Another ball. It's going to be foul. Got to get that out on the board. It's going to be hit to the pitcher, and she's not going to control it at first. Nice play, just a little low on the throw. All right, so they got a runner on first. With one out. No one's going to be covering. And they're just going to throw it back to the circle.
Hey, stay in here.
That's not an easy play at this level. So we got first and second here with one out. Especially girls that haven't played together. Foul ball. There's another foul. Swing and a miss. I think that's strike 3. So that'll be 2 outs. Still got runners on first and second. There's a hard hit short. She's going to try to throw it to third. She gets it. Nice play. Inning. This runner's good. All right, we're still waiting on those catchers. A lot of these coaches, you get a new girl behind that plate every time. Makes it tough for them to really put that stuff on. So we'll sit here and wait. If you didn't watch the games yesterday, they are on the YouTube channel. Throughout the game, kind of a condensed game. Looks like we're ready to go. And the ball's still live, so she's going to get on second. It's a good hustle there. Again, that ball it's still live until it gets to that circle. I don't think they have to get into the All-Star tournaments this summer. They will have to fill it in the circle. And it's going to be tough play at first. To third. Is she over there? To third. Is she over there? No. But there's an out. That's a hard hit through the infield. That's going to score a run. She's going to stay at second. So that adds a run for the Team Red. Starting to pull ahead here. Whack, she nailed that one. That's going to be foul. That's going to get through the infield, and it's going to score a run. And she's going to get the second and maybe third. And she'll be safe, and she's still going to try home. And she'll be safe. So that'll score 2 runs. It'll be 7-0 right, Team Red. Internet connection here. That's going to get through the infield and past the outfield. She's going to get the second. And that's where she'll stay. I use Starlink, so in cloudy days, sometimes it struggles a little bit. Right up the middle. She's going to try for home. And she's going to score. Did they chase her back? Nope. She scored. It's 8-0. And we have a runner on first base. Yeah, runner on first. That's a hard hit. That's going to be fair. Runners on second and third. Yeah, if I pause, just give it a sec. It'll come right back up. Like I said, I'm having the internet. It's a little intermittent because of the clouds. Swing and a miss. Starlink's nice because it works everywhere, but cloudy days, it's not a big fan of. There's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. I have one out. It's 8-0 Team Red. That's a hard hit. That's going to get through. And that's going to score too, I believe. Yes, it does. All right, they're going to switch sides after they scored a lot of runs. Team Red really pulled ahead on that one. All right, we'll be back after a short break. And we're waiting for a catcher. Yeah, if you're watching and I think the screen just freezes when you're watching. It'll be back in a split second. It's just my Starlink is struggling a little bit.
You sat already? Yeah, she sat already. Get her play.
Looks like we're ready. 1 second. It's just...
Yeah, but you don't have to quick out there and follow that ball back to top.
Here we go. It's going to be a foul. First baseman tried to make that catch. I don't think it was on my screen now. There's a swing and a miss. Strike two. Yeah, Team Red's up big. This is top of the third. They've been hitting the ball. It's a nice hit. Short, or that's at the center fielder. So they have runner on first base, nobody out. Let's see if Blue can build on this. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. That's going to be a foul. I wasn't sure. Couldn't see where the plate's at. What's the call, Blue? Foul. Oh, she's going to be out. No foul. That's good. A lot of fouls. You should miss that one. Might have been a foul tip. That's going to be a tough play. And it should be safe. Where's that other girl? Did she score? She's not there, so that's if she scored. The unfortunate thing is I don't have a scoreboard to lean on, so I need to be right. If not, I'll be wrong. What are we doing now? Nice hustle by the catcher. It's hard to do with that gear. Pick up the ball back there when it pop up. And that's going to get to the outfield. And she's going to stay on third. I'll have second and third. It looks like Blue's starting to wake up here a little bit. Second and third and one out. That's a foul. She has to be getting to the end of pitches here. I'm not sure. I wasn't counting. That's a bad place to stand. There you go. She must have hurt me. That's going to get into the outfield. And that's going to score a run. So they have 10-2. And we have runners on first. That's up the middle. So she's on third. And that's gonna, I think they scored two actually. So I'm guessing they got 10-4 right now. Battling back. And like I said, this is tough to keep track of. Just one of me out here. to the pitcher. She's going to throw. It's going to get past her. And they're going to score another run.
Let's come back one. Yo, we gotta come back. Yo, we gotta come back one. You need pass balls on the corner.
All right, so they're sending Echo back to first. All right, so we just have a runner on first base.
Go, we got a hit, we got a hit.
And what's that, 5 runs? So Team Blue needed that. They needed those 5 runs. So that switches the innings since they hit 5, a max of 5 runs every inning. So we'll be back with the bottom half of the 3rd. Thanks for watching the Beaver County Softball Network.
Make sure you're moving towards second base. You don't stay in one spot. Carter's over there hitting the ball on this field. He's playing with the big boys. Yeah, I am.
That was a big inning by Blue. They needed that. They were down 10-0. Put up 5. Split the lead in half. And of course, we're still waiting for a catcher. Still waiting. And yesterday we had the, or not, was it yesterday? No, it was 2 days ago. We had what was it? It was Southside, and then the 12U champions were Central Valley. You can go back and watch those games on the channel if you'd like. It looks like we got a catcher. Now we're waiting for the umpire. Oh no, wait, she's there. What are we doing? All right, here we go. Oops. Just knocked the whole thing over. Oops, a swing and a miss. To the first baseman, but she doesn't control it. And just be safe. That got past the pitcher. But like I said, they killed the play. If that was All-Stars, you can still run. Well, I guess it depends on the tournament rules, whichever tournament you're in. Runner on first, I need to put her up there. Nobody out. So everyone's safe. First and second. I don't think the pitcher even wanted to throw that ball. So Team Red back in scoring position with nobody out. Pitcher struggling here. That's a nice hit up the middle. It's going to score a run. So now we have runners on first and third. Nobody out. Foul ball. It's going to be a foul. Swing and a miss. Yeah, that's going to be an out. There's a swing and a miss. So there's one out, runners on first and third. There's a foul ball. That's a nice hit. So you have runners on first and second. That did score another run. That's right up the middle. Almost got the coach. So we have bases loaded now. One out. Oh, that's a shot. It's going to be foul, though. Should put a charge in that one.
Nice hit! Woo!
That's going to get through. It's going to score two. Oh, they tagged her out. That was a nice play. They did score two, though, I believe. Nice heads-up play by the infield there to tag her out. A little bit too aggressive. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a tough play. That scored 5. Yeah, so we'll be Team Blue scored 5 last inning, but Team Red bounced back and took 5 back. So we'll be back with the top of the 4th with Team Red up 15-5.
Derek.
Yeah, I'm sitting.
All right. Catcher is here. Wait. All right. So we're top fourth here. Team Blues down 15-5. They need a set of runs. They got to find a way to play some better defense. It's a nice play. See if we can get it in before the next batter. Nice play by the pitcher. Ooh, plenty of time. Where'd everyone go? Well, the catcher's behind the pitcher. I can barely see her. There's foul ball. Another foul. That's going to be back to third. Throw over to first is not going to be in time. And you have a runner on first base. 1 out. Trying to get the force at second. So Blues in business again. First and second here with 1 out. Need to score a few runs here. We have time. Not sure what's going on. So we have first and second here, 1 out. It's a nice hit. Did they get her out at first? They got her out at first. And I missed it. Well, I'm sure it was a nice play because it was a double play. So we'll be back here with the, where we at? Bottom of the fourth. Thanks for watching. Yeah, so the runner on first got doubled up after the pitcher, or I'm sorry, the first baseman made a nice play on that line drive. It was a nice hit. And of course I missed it. And we're still waiting for that catcher. And we're actually in the bottom of the fourth inning. Still waiting for that catcher. If you haven't subscribed, please do. This helps. This whole network is free. And I use social marketing to pay for it all. So any type of engagement you can give me online, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, whatever, it's greatly appreciated. All right, looks like we got a catcher, and we are ready to go. Back to the pitcher. She made the play, and she's going to not be in time. So we'll run her on first base. Foul ball. That could be to center. And she's only going to get a single out of that. I believe that's the center fielder right there. To the left there. So that was hit. That was a nice hit. That's the second. Throw to first, and she's going to miss it. So runner on first, second, and third. I think this girl got hit with the ball on the throw. So we have bases loaded. It looked like it hit her in the mask and then probably bounced and hit her in the chest. These girls are only 6, 7, 8 years old, so they're younger. Get scared more than anything. All right, nobody out. Bases loaded. Team Red is really putting the runs on the board. They got a sub in at first, and looks like we're going to get going. And there's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Looks like I hit the catcher, but it didn't seem to bother her. The middle. That's going to score a run. She's going to try to score 2. And she's going to get there. So that scores 2. And I think third base is open. So we have first and second, nobody out. Looks like everybody's going to be safe. Base is loaded again.
Make sure you're not going to bat. Get the gear on. We can get our legs on her, maybe.
All right. We have bases loaded, nobody out. There's a hit up the second. Get the force. Did they give it to her? Did they call her out or is she safe? I think she's going to be safe. So you have runners on first and second. So they scored 2. There's another hit. And she's like the force at second. But I believe that's 5 runs. Yep, 5 runs. So Team Red has a huge lead now. It's 20-5. All right, we'll be back with the top of the 5th inning. All right, so Blue needs to put 5 up here. I think they're only playing 6 innings. They might only play 5 innings. I'm not sure. But they're not going to use a mercy, I wouldn't imagine, due to it being an all-star game. They have pretty full benches, so they want to get everyone in. Are we ready or are we still waiting? I am making these magnets. I'll put this up here while we're waiting for nice hit. She gonna get 2. That happened quick. I knew better. I shouldn't have done that. Missed that girl's hit. Everything happens so fast at 8U. And this is kind of slow. When you get to the All-Star games and travel games, man, is it high-paced. I get stressed out. Actually, I can put that runner on second. I believe these girls in the black shirts are Beaver varsity players. I noticed the one name. I think she's going to be safe. So runner on first and third. She didn't score, did she? Yeah, she's on third. So first and third, nobody out. That's a hard hit. They got her out of third, I assume. So we have nice try. And she's going to get the second. So she's second. I think they scored 2 with me trying to keep up with things. It's third. There's no force there, so she held the ball. So you have runners on first and second now. That's going to be a foul. Actually bounced fair, but no one got to it. That's going to get past the outfielder. That'll score a run. And they have runners on first and third. What are we doing now? Yeah, this pace is killing me. There's a swing and a miss. There's runners on first and third. That's back to the pitcher, and she's not going to make it. And everyone's going to be safe. So we have first and second, and another run scored. So we have bases loaded now. play it first. She got it. So that's one out, but I think they scored 5. Yeah, they scored 5. So that'll flip the innings. All right, we'll be back. Where are we at? We'll be at the bottom of the 5th. It's 20-10. Team Red. We'll be right back. This is more like a football score than a softball score. Team Blue's keeping pace with Team Red now, but Team Red has a big lead. It took Team Blue a couple innings for them to heat up their bats. They need a quick inning here. See if they can do it. We're waiting for a catcher.
What time is it?
I feel like they should have the catcher ready before they take the field. They might not have enough help on the benches. Well, we're still waiting. There we do now. Well, so I'm making these magnets. So this, if your daughter is part of the the future star team, you can order one of these magnets. You can order as many as you want, but they're 4x6. They're dye sublimated, so they're metal. They look real nice. They're magnetized on the back, and it's $15 with shipping included. So I can ship them directly to you. I know last year I had some awards made, and I had a rough year last summer and fall, and I didn't get all the plaques to them, so I still have a handful of those. So if you're missing yours from last year, please let me know. We're still waiting for a catcher. Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know. I didn't get any feedback yet. I don't know if the wooden plaques are better or the magnets are better. It all depends what you want, I guess. Here we go. Swing and a miss. So this is the bottom half of the 5th inning. I don't even know, was that a hit? Yeah, she's on first. I have a dead area down there on the third baseline. I don't think any of my angles catch that. Whoa. It's a nice catch. I didn't even know they were going to pitch it. See if I caught that. That was a real nice play. I think I caught the tail end of it. Oh, I almost got it. Nice catch, though. That was a pretty good hit. So we have a runner on first with 1 out. Third, and she's going to throw it back to the pitcher. She had to force it second. So they first and second now with 1 out. Swing and miss. Blue needs it. They need to get 2 more outs to get out of this inning. That's going to get through the infield, and she's going to go home. And that was an overthrow. So they scored 2 on that one. And we have a runner on second base. Wait, what are they doing? They're sending a girl back. Yeah, they're sending her back. So let me take that off the board. So we have second and third.
Did she get Sprite or Sprite Zero?
With 1 out. Foul ball. That's a hard hit up the middle. That's going to get through the through the infield into the outfield. And that's going to score 2. Nice play by third. Third's going to be off a little bit. They're going to keep her there.
Nice stop, Harp.
So we have first and third with 1 out.
We could have caught that.
Nice catch. I actually caught that too. Finally, I caught a play. Nice job by the right fielder. That was foul ball. She still made it.
You good? Kai, we good?
Nice play.
Nice play.
All right, so let's give them another out. So there's 2 outs, and we still have runners on. Did that girl on third score? Okay, so we have kicked another field goal. What are we doing? Oh, she's protesting third. What's the call? I guess she's safe. I don't know where the umpire is. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I mean, obviously they thought she left early, but
She caught the line drive. She caught the run out here, and then doubled off the first.
I only have 2 outs.
That's 3 outs. I'll go with that.
All right, well, I guess they're going to say there's 3 outs. All right, so we have Team Red, 24-10. We'll be right back.
I'm supposed to be second, but somebody's not second.
Caitlin, keep fixing her now.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I can actually get back and play these replays. Let me see if I can. Let me try this one.
Joey, go catch. Hurry up. You want to catch her now?
That was that nice hit.
Joey, you want to catch her now?
And she made a really nice
Who's supposed
catch.
to catch this inning? Yeah, go catch.
But she made it back in time, so there wasn't a double play there. Let's see. Let me play this next one. That was a hit up the middle. Everyone was safe on that one. We're still waiting for a catcher. Let's play this one. Trying to see where that double play was. That wasn't a double play. I'm keeping an eye on the game. We're still waiting for a catcher. Let's do this one. I want to hunt for a double play here. Okay, this might be it. No, it fell. That's a single. Here we go. We're back. Foul ball. He was dreaming of a double play. That previous inning. Someone was adamant about it. Swing and miss. So we're top of the 6th inning. I believe this is the last inning. I don't know if they play 7th. They usually play 6th during the regular season. So we'll see. You can tell it's going to rain later. It's getting cooler. That's going to fall. And it's going to be foul. Where is it? Yeah, it is. Foul ball. Or was that strike 3? I think it was strike 3. Swing and a miss. We got one out here. Nobody on. Blue needs to score some runs here. And it's going to fall for a hit. So runner on first. One out. That swing and miss a little high.
Good one, big.
And she's going to be safe. Gets past. And everyone's going to be safe. Second and third. Blues in action. They need some runs here. Got one out, second and third. That's 3 outs. I'm assuming that was a double. She caught it in the air and doubled up the runner. All right. Well, we'll be back with the bottom half of the 6th inning. Thanks for watching. Oh, and that is going to be the game. So yeah, we have Team Red, one big, 24-10. That's a football score. Football, if you're a football fan, you're going to have a survivor pool here for the network and for my wife's scholarship. So look out for that. So thanks for watching. And it looks like they're going to give out awards or something. So I'll just leave this on for a minute. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it.
No, they're starting more.
You guys doing it, I'm doing it. Like, I didn't want to do that too.
She shouldn't have.